The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 is solid proof to me that while live-action interpretations of Batman may come and go, nobody does it better than Bruce Timm and his people. As the title suggests, this movie is an adaptation of Frank Miller's game-changing, genre-redefining graphic novel of the same name. As the movie opens, it's been 10 years since Batman disappeared from the public eye, and Bruce Wayne has become a broken-down shell of his former self. A new gang, calling themselves the Mutants, have besieged Gotham, stealing and killing without restraint. The city needs a hero now more than ever, but is this older Batman up to the task? RoboCop himself, Peter Weller, has the role of Batman, and he disappears into the role almost instantly. This is good because the movie seeks to take Batman and Bruce Wayne into their own personal heart of darkness. The rest of the cast is equally impressive. Ariel Winters has the role of Carrie Kelly, the new Robin. She manages to be both tough and spunky while not coming off as an annoying kid. The animation in these movies has always been stellar, but here it's extra impressive, as they've managed to translate Frank Miller's art almost frame for frame. The fight scene with the mutants are also very impressive. They do a great job making you feel every bone-crunching hit. The movie is also PG-13, which means we get way more blood than you might expect from an animated Batman movie. DC animation mainstay Christopher Drake is also on hand to deliver yet another amazing score, one which carries a great deal of emotional weight, especially during the movie's many flashback scenes. I suppose I've heaped enough praise on this movie, and I should start addressing its problems, mainly the one major elephant in the room. This, as I said before, is an adaptation of Frank Miller's original work, and for those of you who don't know, Frank Miller is kind of like the Mel Gibson of the comic book world, by which I mean we all loved him until we found out he was a crazy, crazy old man. Every politician portrayed is spineless and limp-wristed. Carrie Kelly's parents are painted as drug-using hippies who say things like, "It's like all the marching we did was for nothing, man." It doesn't detract from the movie, but be aware going in if you're one of these people who are upset by right-wing politics. Another thing is that the movie might actually be faithful to a fault, if that was even possible. Being a grim vision of the future for the 1980s means a lot of the sillier mutant slang gets kept in, as well as Miller's own strange harangue against 24-hour news networks, an idea that seems quite antiquated in today's internet age. And finally, there's the fact that the movie has been split into two. While I think they picked the perfect place to end Part 1, I was kinda hoping they would just go whole hog and make a 3-hour epic. In summation, if you love DC animated movies, then Dark Knight Returns is simply a must-see. Great action, great score, great characterization, and a great interpretation of one of the most important Batman stories ever told.